All right, Tesla wide body update number, I don't even know what number this is. So update, one of the reverse mounts like literally fell off yesterday when I was just test fitting this. Actually, I think it fell off even before that. I didn't even apply much pressure, but I ran over to my local body shop and they had the 3M panel bond there. They didn't even charge me anything. Super nice guys. They own the car wash next door that I go to all the time. So that's got a cure for 24 hours. So I'm gonna let that sit. And I've been kind of, this is my first time doing this. So I've been over here working with this for the past couple days. And yeah, it's ready for primer and seam seal. So everything's been smooth. Everything's been cut, rubber hammered up. It's ready to go. I even asked my AI tool, I'm like, hey, I want to make sure it's right, but I think it's ready. Like there's nothing left for me to do. And it says, yeah, you're good to go for seam sealing. So I just have just a little small gap. Some guys cut all the way through and they end up with this big, huge gap. And, I just took my time and did it the right way. So, and if anybody tells you that like on these cars, if cutting the fenders reduces the structural rigidity of the car, any of that, that's nonsense, because the two different metals are glued together. So the top is steel, this bottom is aluminum. Where they meet, they're just folded over and it's glued together. I had to cut it off. Like, so I'm going to be seam sealing this, pretty much gluing it together. Doesn't mess with the structural rigidity of the car. So again here, it's all smoothed over. The holes are there. So I'm going to begin the primering. And yeah, that's where we're at. So yeah, the holes have been drilled. They're bigger than the actual mounts themselves, but it gets completely covered up. So I'm going to go ahead and start spraying the cleaner, get this all cleaned up, and then I'm going to primer, let the primer sit. But first I'm going to make sure it's all nice and clean, and yeah, we'll go from there.